Good morning friends, I am Ashish Agrawal from Team NGO Enabler, and today through this video I am going to provide you an insight into GST and its applicability in the context of charitable organizations or NGOs. The implementation of goods and services tax has been a revolutionary reform in the indirect taxation regime of the country. It is a comprehensive, multi-stage, destination-based tax which is applicable on supply of goods and services and has unified the entire nation as far as indirect taxation is concerned. From the time that new taxation regime has kicked into force with effect from 1st July 2017, it has been the talk of the town till today due to its multiple impacts on various sectors of the economy. It is seen that even almost after 6 years, there is still a misconception prevailing among the social sector that GST is applicable only to the business concerns carrying out industrial and commercial activities, and they are not covered within the purview of GST. However, it is pertinent to note that the provisions related to taxation of activities carried out by the charitable institutions and religious trusts have been borrowed and carried over from the erstwhile service tax provisions. Accordingly, all the services provided by such entities are not exempt. I repeat, all the services provided by the charitable entities are not exempt. In fact, there are many services that are provided by the NGOs which falls within the ambit of GST. To start with, let's first see the definition of charitable activities under GST. Compared to Income Tax Act, the definition of charitable activities under GST has been made more specific and exhaustive to cover only limited activities. As per clause 2, subclause R of the notification number 12 by 2017, the charitable activities under GST mean activities relating to public health by way of care or counseling of terminally ill persons or persons with severe physical or mental disability, persons afflicted with HIV or AIDS, persons addicted to a dependence forming substance such as narcotic drugs or alcohol, or public awareness of preventive health, family planning or prevention of HIV infection. It also covers advancement of religion, spirituality or yoga, advancement of educational programs or skill development relating to abandoned, orphaned or homeless children, physically or mentally abused and traumatized persons, prisoners or persons over the age of 65 years residing in rural areas, and preservation of environment including watersheds, forests and wildlife. Now let's move on to the applicability of GST for charitable organizations. The criteria for exemption to charitable organizations from GST was laid down in the notification number 12 by 2017 dated 28 June 2017, where services provided by an entity registered under section 12AA, which is now 12AB of the Income Tax Act 1961, by way of charitable activities were exempted from whole of GST wide entry number 1 of the notification. So this implies exemption is available to charitable organizations only on fulfilling both the following conditions. The organizations must be registered under section 12AA, which is now 12AB of the Income Tax Act, and such services or activities carried out by the organizations are charitable in nature as per the definition laid down in the GST Act. Friends, it is clear from the notification that being registered under the Income Tax Act for exemption is not enough. it is also essential that the activities must conform to the term charitable activities as defined in the said notification. Thus, the charitable organizations who are still under the presumption that GST is not applicable to them being an exempted entity under the Income Tax Act, let me tell you, firstly, Income Tax Act and GST Act are two separate laws and does not override each other. Secondly, whether you are exempt or not, for that, you need to check the criteria as discussed in this video, and only then any conclusion should be arrived at. In my upcoming video, I shall discuss the taxability or exemption of certain services provided by the NGOs under the GST Act. Till then, keep tuned to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe it and put your notifications on by clicking on the bell icon. For such updates and tutorials, keep writing to us with more suggestions on topics which might be of relevance to you and useful in the context of NGOs. And we will soon come up with such video. You can also follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram. For any clarifications, feel free to comment below or you can reach out to us through mail. Thank you.